if your first complete sentence at the age of 2 was, "Daddy, can we buy a big skateboard?" Well, then you must be one of the youngest skate groms in Germany, Otto Stange from Hamburg. At the age of 2, he began to skate. At the age of 3, he jumped down 5 stairs, and now at 5, he's participated with over 100 top skaters at the famous Mystic Skate Cup in Prague. Looks like his playground is pretty concrete.
Also eigentlich waren wir auf dem Weg in die Sandkiste.
Well, actually, we were on our way to the sandbox, but he more or less wasn't interested. We were only there a short time at the sandbox. He'd rather watch the skaters, and at first they would lend him their skateboards, but then they wanted to skate themselves and took them away. So he came up to me and said, "Dad, we have to buy a big skateboard." This was his first complete sentence, I think. And I was so surprised that I bought him a skateboard that day. At first he just slept with the board, and then he began to skate.
War gut.
What do you like about skateboarding?
Also, dass
That I can really ride perfect here.
einfach fahren kann.
Next sentence. Last one.
If he would hurt himself so much to say, "I don't want to skate anymore," but that's not the case. Instead, he always wants to go on and is more bugged out when I want to put a patch on his wound or ask him if he wants to take a break. Then he looks upset and runs away because he's afraid of not being allowed to skate anymore. Well, at the Mystic Skate Cup in Prague, he wasn't afraid at all to skate with the best skateboarders in the world in the street contest. Maybe a bit nervous though. But nobody dropped in on him. Instead, everybody cheered him on, so he couldn't understand why he wasn't winning. Yeah, kids, they want to win and be first. Then you have to tell them a bit that it's not so important to be first. It's more important to participate and have fun, and that's what it all comes down to. It's nice to have the enthusiasm to win in sports, but it's not essential when you lose either.
Sport macht, aber es ist auch nicht so schlimm, wenn man dann verliert und nicht weiterkommt.
Jetzt habe ich
Yeah, now I like to go in the bowl and skate a few laps.
drehen.
Shoot that fucking radio now!
Yes, indeed, little Otto isn't even afraid to drop into the big bowl. The only problem for him is to find skate friends his age, and sometimes to get a big helping hand to get out of the bowl again. He relentlessly skated 10 hours at the contest. By the way, this was his second contest. His first at the age of 4 was in Berlin, but he still couldn't realize one thing. He has the ambition to win when he rides, he just doesn't understand why he isn't and always asks me, "Didn't I win? Will I win someday?" When we have been at the Clash in Berlin, he asked me in the evening why couldn't I go further on. Everybody tells me that I skate so good, so why can't I get to the second round?
Warum komme ich denn nicht mal in der Runde weiter?
He can evaluate pretty well what he's able to do in skateboarding, and from my ex-sports experience, I can just say that you can get it done, and everything else is just a small part of it. Otto will definitely find his way. Meanwhile, he's just turned 6, did his first blunt, and believe it or not, won his first cash prize at the Best Trick Contest in Malmö, Sweden, and bought an ice cream from that winning. No doubt, he is the future of skateboarding.